From a tiny sketch on a German engineer's desk to a global empire of steel and circuitry, Volkswagen's story is a roller coaster of ambition, war, rebellion, and reinvention. In the next few minutes we'll trace that journey from the 1930s people's car to today's electric ID lineup. It all began in 1933, when the newly formed Nazi government tasked Ferdinand Porsche with designing an affordable automobile for the masses. The brief was simple: a car that anyone could buy, drive, and maintain. Porsche's answer was a rear-engine, air-cooled sedan with a rounded silhouette that would later be called the Beetle. By 1938 the first prototype rolled off the Wolfsburg plant, and the name Volkswagen, literally people's car, was etched into the brand's DNA. But the Beetle's birth was tangled with a dark chapter. During World War II the factory was repurposed for military production, assembling the Kübelwagen and the massive V1 flying bomb. Forced laborers and prisoners of war were pressed into service, and the company's early reputation became inseparable from the regime's atrocities. When the Allies arrived in 1945, the plant lay in ruins, its future uncertain. In a twist of fate, the British Army took control of the empty factory. Major Ivan Hirst, a logistics officer, saw potential in the dormant Beetle chassis. He ordered the first post-war batch of cars, repaired the assembly lines, and even convinced the British government to place an order for 20,000 vehicles to rebuild its own fleet. By 1949 the Beetle was back on the road, now a symbol of German resilience rather than militarism. The Beetle's real breakthrough came across the Atlantic in the early 1960s. Young Americans, disillusioned with conformity, embraced the car's quirky shape, simple mechanics, and low price. It became a staple of the counterculture, appearing in movies, music, and the famous Beatlemania road trips across Route 66. By 1972, more than 15 million Beetles had been sold worldwide, and the model earned a place in pop culture that no other car could match. In 1974 the company launched the Golf, a front-engine, front-wheel-drive hatchback that redefined compact cars. The Golf's modular platform allowed multiple body styles, from the sporty GTI to the practical estate. Around the same time, the original Type 2 microbus was carving its own niche. Built on the same rear-engine layout as the Beetle, the van offered a spacious, flat floor and a distinctive rounded front. It attracted surfers, musicians, and traveling families, turning the vehicle into a cultural icon of freedom and communal living. The 1990s marked Volkswagen's aggressive expansion into a multi-brand automotive group. The 2015 Dieselgate scandal uncovered defeat device software in diesel engines, affecting up to 11 million cars. Legal fines exceeded €30 billion, senior executives resigned, and the brand's reputation suffered a severe blow. The pivot materialized as the ID series, Volkswagen's first fully electric family. Unveiled in 2019, the ID.3 and ID.4 adopted the company's new electric-first strategy, built on the dedicated MEB platform. By 2024 the ID lineup had expanded to include the sleek ID.5 crossover and the compact ID.2, positioning Volkswagen as one of the world's largest EV manufacturers. Today, Volkswagen stands at a crossroads, its heritage spanning the humble Beetle to a sprawling portfolio of premium brands. So, what does the future hold for the people's car? Only time will tell whether electric mobility can restore the brand's original promise. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Volkswagen's complex past, hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more automotive histories that go beyond the showroom floor.